Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. Here in Monster Strike, I have completed 80 Max Lux. So as usual, we'll look at the last 5 that I made. But first, for getting 80, the bonus that I unlocked is... the no continue chance goes up, so that's nice. I don't lose too often, but yeah, that can be nice when that does activate. Alright, but anyway, let's look at those 5. The first 3, maybe you can guess. They are the Disney collaboration Max Lux. First one here is Kiss Kill Leela, and she's pretty strong. She's kind of similar to the Hatcher Kiss Kill Leela, but she doesn't have null damage wall, and then her strike shot is not as strong, of course. But yeah, still has the Blast type Plasma, got the Null Warp, the Null Magic Circle. And we've been seeing more and more drop monsters and Hatcher monsters with Null Magic Circle. So from now, there may be more quests with this gimmick. Strike Shot is okay. It's a speed and power up, and then where she stops, she sends out a barrier which heals your guys. The strike shot of the Hatcher Kiss Kill Leela is very strong, because she gets a 3 times multiplier to the attack. So it can be a very strong damage dealing strike shot. That's not going to be the case here, but still very good for a drop monster. Okay, so I guess that was 76. 77 was the Pandora Disney character. And then she's also kind of similar to the evolution form of Pandora. But missing a null ability, in this case Null Gravity Barrier. But this one has Minesweeper, Null Wind, and then Drain. And then Drain is very nice. This is one of my favorite abilities. And on a drop monster, that's pretty good. That's a good source of healing. And she would be best in quests where you can pinch, because then the Drain comes in really handy there. She's got the same bump combo, the Energy Burst. And yeah, it's very strong also for a drop monster. And then the strike shot, the random lightning, which is okay. I would recommend that you use it just to, go back and forth and hit one character. And then the lightnings, they just kind of go all over the screen and hit everybody. So yeah, also pretty darn strong for a drop monster. And then the last Disney Max Luck was Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Not super strong, null damage wall, double slayer, that's okay, but they are bounce, so they can't, go straight for weak points of bosses and stuff. The lock-on Pierce Wave, that's pretty strong, and then the slayers will go into that, and then the counter-attack strike shot, so there. I have not really used any of these 3 characters very much, but maybe in the future there will be a chance to use them. Okay, and then the 79th, which I completed last night, was Lele, and then she's one of the Halloween characters. She is light pierce with no warp, so not too special there, but she does have a double slayer as well, Dragon Slayer and Samurai Slayer. So in certain quests, she might be very useful. And then Slayers on a Pierce type is nice, because just like I said with Huey, Dewey, and Louie, with Pierce character you can go straight for a boss's weak point and then get good damage in there. Actually, this is kind of one of the most useless Max Lux that I've ever made. She's a light Pierce with no warp. However, the Max Lux that I used to make her is pretty much the same. This is a Hekaton-Kale, the evolution form. Another Pierce with no warp. It's not very often that you can use a character to make a Max Luck where they're both kind of the same character, but in this case that was it. But Lele was pretty easy to make, and then I got a lot of medals playing her quest. So that was kind of a side reason to make that. But it's her Slayers that are really going to make her stand out from Hekaton-Kale, for example. And then the 80th Max Luck that I made was Brutus. I'm super happy about this. And yeah, she's one of my favorite impossible monsters, and then I used her a little bit even before making the Max Luck. She's good for some floors of the Tower of Champions. Her damage output is not very high, but just kind of her versatility. She's a bounce with no warp, no gravity barrier. And then her strike shot, which is like Hanzo, she gets immunity to mines and damage walls. So it's kind of like a null everything every 12 turns. It does make her speed go up, it does not increase her attack. So there is that. And then the strike shot, or then the bump combo is the rebounding chevrons, like parry. So that's pretty good for a drop monster. I'm considering using a hero scroll on her just because I like her so much, and it could be good to give her sidekick. But yeah, those are my next Max Lux. And then I guess we can look at Max Lux that are on the horizon. Although, with Brutus, I've kind of finished the last impossible or colossal monster that I'm really interested in making. Otherwise, Tai Shakten, she would be cool. She's almost halfway there. I just need to get the motivation up to finish her. Who else? I would still like to make Akasha someday. I played him last night. I used Kanan as my Max Luck, and then Asuka and Asuna. Those are nice combos. They both have no warp and no magic circle, and they were pretty powerful, so I got through the quest pretty easily there. I might keep working on him. Eschatology I'd like to finish. I have Mikhail and then Kamail, and they both have knockout able berries, which work really well in that quest, so just need to get around to finishing her. Tsukuyomi Zero I don't really need. I have Vader from the Star Wars collaboration, who's almost the same, and I've never used him, so yeah, I don't really feel a need for Tsukuyomi Zero. Otherwise, I think eventually it would be good to make Yoshitsune. The null damage wall, null gravity barrier, that would be useful, but yeah, as you can see, I haven't really used her very much either. Who else would be good? Armageddon might be good, and I have a good team for him as well. I just need to, you know, play him when he comes around. Holdai, I've kind of perfected my team as far as like able berries and stuff for her. So it might be worth, I don't know. Her quest isn't too fun, so I don't know. And then Yashamyo as well. My image of this quest is that he is easier than other impossibles, and yet I still lose in him fairly frequently, so we'll think about if I want to play him or not. Okay, but that is the state of Max Lux in my game there, and thanks for watching. We'll see you again. Take care.